retro to right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to right now. It's time for Bartertown.
Say hello.
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 I'm gonna eat some of this jerky. So my guess,
It's time for
this was either
Bartertown. We just got jerky in the mail.
we got jerky in the mail. We don't know who sent it. So it was
Delightfully
either
random.
Hal.
We're taking a poll.
It was either Hal, Casper, or Jack.
Okay.
Those are
It
my
wasn't
votes.
my mom.
Why
Nor
can't I
mine.
go there? Why can't I
mine
go
either.
there?
Well, my mom would actually once in a while send us random things from
She would.
Amazon.
Our mother never sent us anything on Amazon. She didn't know what Amazon was. It's sugar-free jerky.
How much sugar is actually in jerky anyway?
Apparently enough that they have to make a sugar-free version.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
I'm Jerky Bob.
You're not jerky.
And this
Bob.
is Jerky Jill.
Yikes.
No, none of that is true. None of that is true.
The
Justin,
The Chihuahua's pretty jerky.
Penelope, we are Farpoint Toys.
We
We're
are.
also married
We are.
for the time being.
I accidentally insulted my husband horribly
Totally.
right before the stream, and it was so horrible that I can't even repeat it.
No, you can.
I can't.
So my birthday happened a few days ago.
Stop.
And
Don't. No, actually, no, stop. You have to
You
stop.
really have to stop. Hi, Jack.
You got to think about what you're about to say and why you're about to say it, and then you got to realize that you should stop.
Just please.
I got this.
No, you don't.
Just please, please.
So someone
Save it for Thunderdome?
someone stopped in who's not a regular at all. I mean, we bought a collection off him a while
But
ago.
watches the stream.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So, hey, Matt, I haven't seen him in years,
Like, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm sweating right now.
brought this awesome bottle of homemade small batch bean to bar, however you make mead. It's made from honey.
It's made from honey.
He left and I'm like, man, that's so cool. I barely know the guy. We've talked a couple times. He's been in the store. I went to his house.
I'm
Good
really
rapport.
nervous about what you're going to say.
Because we're in the same stuff.
There's no possible way this can end well.
There's not.
This gets piled on top of other people who aren't like major parts of my life who stop in and bring things and want to see Justin. And Penelope is like,
Now, can I tell my side of the story a little bit? Actually, I don't want to do that because people that I want to talk about are going to be watching the stream.
listen, they can be talked about because there's not anything wrong. You're making a bigger deal. She doesn't know. She actually said this out loud.
There's children watching.
I don't know why people like you so much. Basically.
That's not what I
She
said.
said it a little rougher,
That's not what I said.
but it's basically, and she meant it. I don't know why people want to be your friend.
That isn't what I said.
Basically what she said.
Basically.
And I said, wow, how about that?
So that's that. I'll give
That's
you
the
that.
gist, right?
It's I guess basically the gist. Yeah. I was a little more off color than that.
Yep, but that's what she meant.
At any
She
rate,
meant, I don't know why people like you so much.
that's not quite. I'm not crying because it's so funny.
And I said, wow, thank you.
That's not quite what happened, but that's basically what happened.
That's what, Joe, that's what I said. I said, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool.
Anyway, wow, and you're still married. Anyway, hi everyone, and welcome to Bartertown.
Bobby D, it's too expensive to get out of.
He's just going to talk over me now like he did all day today. Going to keep continuing? All right. Hi, this is Farpoint Bartertown. We do this every Sunday at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. Have some more jerky.
This jerky's great.
It actually is really good. It has sucralose in it, so I guess sugar is the thing that has to go into jerky.
All right, anyway, just keep explaining what we're
Well,
doing.
now I got jerky in my mouth. I can't.
This is Bartertown. It's a claim sale. We've been doing it every Sunday. If anybody's new here, please raise your hand.
197 consecutive weeks.
We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at the same time.
And Twitter or X or whatever it's called.
I refuse to call it X.
Me too.
I love Justin
Fun.
because he's my Gwildor. I've been called worse by my wife.
Fun fact, we are streaming on Twitch right now, and I mentioned this before we went live. If you are a Baldur's Gate 3 player, the Twitch count, the time that you are watching us on Twitch counts toward your Twitch drop of your exclusive loot. So if you want to switch over to Twitch and watch us there, you're going to get points for that because we are streaming as though we're streaming Baldur's Gate. That means we have to talk about Baldur's Gate
Corey
so that it counts.
is watching from Facebook, and he said he's new. He's not new. We actually picked Corey up from the Imperial Commissary. We're doing some Star Wars today, and I was going to share this event in the Imperial Commissary, but I believe they would probably kick me out.
They might not kick you out, but they would probably delete it.
They're pretty stringent over
They
there.
might kick you out, yeah.
Nothing high end going on here today.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's a claim sale. We're going to show you an item. It's not like a auction. We're going to show you an item and tell you, describe it, the condition, complete, good shape, whatever. And after we talk about that, we're going to say a price. Once we say the price, the first person, wherever you're from, on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, I don't care. However you're watching this, the first person to type claim and the name of the item, or at least clear enough that we know what you're talking about, what item you're talking about, it's yours. All prices include free shipping in the U.S. if you're a VIP. Welcome, VIPs. We have a super secret VIP group.
It's not secret.
There'll be a link around here somewhere. You can check it out. VIPs get free shipping. If anybody else gets free shipping, if you
Domestic shipping.
Anybody else domestically gets free shipping. You're going to talk over me? That's what you've been doing all day. Anybody else gets
Tucker.
free shipping domestically if you spend over $20.
Yeah.
And if you're out overseas, unfortunately, you have to pay actual shipping. We're not trying to make money on shipping. It's just the way it is. Yeah, Josh, we're doing beef jerky, and it's not wine, it's meat. It's made from honey.
Tucker,
Please, if
settle
anybody
down.
gets that reference, please. What else? We got an eclectic mix here. We got some vintage Kenner Star Wars. We got some vintage G.I. Joes left over from last week.
We've got some
We got like a
modern...
stomper lot, which is cool.
Dude, guys, get ready.
I'm surprised we're not just putting this in the store.
We should.
Jack's eyeball the mobile
all
command
the
center.
good stuff that you kept from this collection for the store that I thought was going on Bartertown that isn't, and you decided to bring that over,
Well, let's see how we do with the rest of this stuff then.
and we got it. Listen, if we're gonna, that should be a regular price, not a Bartertown price, because that's a premium item.
Okay. Fair enough. We got some
Yeah.
Power of the Force Star Wars. We got some vintage 80s Kenner Star Wars.
We've got some like modern.
We got some Jumbo Gentle Giants.
Yeah, dude, how cool is this?
Oh, did you pull whatever the VIPs have claimed
I
already?
did. Yes, that's down here below.
VIPs got to see everything early.
Early,
does
like
that
yesterday, early.
How does
Yeah.
that work?
early. Joe said 13th Warrior. Good on you, Joe. You get the gold star of the day for recognizing that quote.
Of course, he's a
It's
VIP,
made
right?
from honey. You think he is because we treat him like one sometimes, but no, he's not.
Oh.
He talked about getting it last week. I don't know if he ever did.
He's here early and every time. So, is there anything else we need to
Definitely.
touch on?
We talked about shipping. We talked about
It's the first
key group.
Bartertown of the month.
It is the first Bartertown.
That means
It means Tucky Bucks are today.
Where's the picture? Where's
The
the
Tucky
picture?
Bucks is right there. Tucky Bucks! We're giving away 25 Tucky Bucks today.
speaking of VIPs, if you're a VIP and you're all paid up,
Tara, no, I didn't. I'm going to double check that for you right now. Thank you for pointing that out.
if you're all, if your Patreon is all squared away, the first Bartertown of every month we do, for every tier, you are a VIP. There's 3 tiers, starting at a $5 tier.
Small, medium, and large.
Right. So for every $5 tier you're at as a VIP, you get a chance to be on the Tucky Buck spinning wheel. And those Tucky Bucks are good for spending here on Bartertown, spending here on Bartertown,
Or in store.
or in store,
Or technically, you can even use it on our online store,
Yeah.
but you have to let me know so I can generate.
but not in any of our other locations because it's too hard to keep track
It's
of.
too. We can't do discounts and stuff like that
At 2 or 3 or oddball.
or oddball because it's too
We are
hard.
spread all over South Jersey like COVID. We're
There was a comparison.
everywhere.
Selena, ring that bell, please,
Why?
for Tara's VIP claim. That
Oh, okay.
if I'm live doing it, then she gets a bell ring.
That's fair.
Oh, the last of the
Well,
VIP
when you
claims.
say ring the bell like that, you made me think I missed a claim. I'm
We didn't do
like,
anything
we
yet.
started yet. Yeah.
All right, let's go through what we got for sale today. Corey, listen, go to camera 2. I'll just do a quick
I was gonna say,
spin.
you ready for camera
I won't start. We'll just do a little show off. We've never done this before.
Never
Not
like
like
a pre-spin.
no, never that. All right, we got some complete and some loose, a mixture of Kenner Star Wars. Nice
I've
Greedo.
got my igloo cup again because I'm just doing straight water today. How much snow did we get here? Bernie, 0.
0. 0's the snow. 0 feet.
It
0
rained.
inches.
It rained yesterday. It was windy today.
Don't say blessedly none. I love snow around my birthday.
You can have it. Keep it all in your yard. None for
I don't
me.
like snow either. Justin loves snow.
Is the stuff on the table up for claim too?
Yeah.
Oh, we got some vintage collection.
We've got a little vintage collection, Imperial Fighter. We've got a couple kind of, not rare, but kind of weird and cool Droid Factory customs.
Disney exclusive.
We've got some When I say modern, I truly mean modern. I don't mean that
Some clearance garbage.
I don't mean that I forget the date and year. When I say modern, I don't mean Power of the Force when I talk about this stuff. I mean actual modern, like 2 years ago, 5 years ago.
I was gonna say.
The stuff nobody wants. Tucker.
Sometimes when I say modern out loud, like this gentleman had this collection, as a matter of fact. I think I asked if he was it more modern stuff, but I meant Power of the Force. Because when I say modern Star Wars, I mean Power of the Force.
I gave
Dude, when
things
people call and say, "Hey, we're selling vintage Star Wars," I have old Star Wars still in the cards.
Oh, I get so excited.
I'm like, really?
Yeah, wow, really cool.
And it always ends up being
Power of the Force.
Power of the Force.
Green card, red, not even red card, green card, Power of the Force.
Yeah, not like last 17.
No, 99% of the time. Not 1985 Power of the Force.
I'm drooling over that Amanaman in the case. I have an Amanaman, but I need his staff.
We have an Amanaman in the case. I don't even know what we have.
There's an man in the case?
There's an Amanaman in the case?
In the card.
All right.
Oh, on a card.
The one I was drooling over,
Oh, yeah, carded.
Yeah.
Oh, just the carded one, man.
Yeah.
Only that one.
All right, let's start with some Star Wars here. I think we got a complete
I only
reuse.
go back to 2.
Tara, got your claim. Thank you.
Let's see how this works. So that's Selena behind the counter here.
Hi-ho.
Behind the scenes, Selena will ring a bell when somebody claims something. You'll hear how that works in a minute.
She kind of already did.
She runs the show. She rooms with Tucker.
The great thing about
nice domestic staff.
the great thing about streaming to multiple platforms at once is that you can see next to me the chat automatically updates in chronological order. So whether or not you think you were the first person to claim something, the chat will tell the tale. What shows up on the screen here is the rule of law. So there's no more, I claimed it first, I have a screen cap, none of that stuff.
Andrew, CZ, one of our longtime VIPs, his son Drew is collecting specifically vintage hot stuff. Andrew, just so you know, a lot of this collection went straight to the case because I didn't want to blow it. The case was starting to get hurting after Christmas, so the case is nice and full again. There's definitely a turret and probot. There's definitely an Imperial attack base. There's a snow speeder. Not sure if he has one of those. There's a couple tauntauns. The case just got refilled again, so there might be some stuff in there you're into. Or there might be stuff here. So this all came from one single childhood collection. The guy was awesome. Veteran, 101st Airborne. You should have seen his sleeves. So we started talking, and he was like, yeah, when I had my Obi-Wan Kenobi came every deployment I was on. I was like, you served. That's cool. He's like, yeah, he started off with me in like Fort Campbell. And I was like, Fort Campbell, isn't that 101st? I think my father was there. So we had a great conversation about that. And I don't get many airborne guys in here. We've had a lot of service guys, but not like that specific. He had the same tattoo as my dad. He had the wings. So anyway, thought that was cool. This is his childhood stuff. I don't believe there's going to be any repro because it is his childhood stuff. I'm pretty good with that stuff.
I gave it the seal of approval.
All right. So complete re-ease. He's got his little golden whatever the heck it is.
Excuse me.
$15 shipped. Well, if you're a VIP, you got to spend over $20 to get free shipping. If not, so the way this works is if you want re-ease, you put claim re-ease, give me RY.
3 eyes. Give me 3 eyes.
Whatever you want to call them. Next, I believe, is a complete Walrus Man in nice shape. He's got the Imperial Blaster. What does he do, you think? $20? I think the gun's worth $20. I'm riffing here. I didn't price these beforehand.
Ponda Baba.
Yeah, he wasn't Ponda Baba then. He's never Ponda Baba to me.
Sure wasn't.
This is a G.I. Joe vintage Cobra Eel. He's complete, but all of his weapons are accessory pack stuff. It's all the blue instead of the black. So he is complete, just not with the black weapons. He's complete with the blue weapons. Let's call him $15.
I love this. Fast nose.
Weequay, one of the rarest Star Wars figures you're ever going to see.
That's a joke. He's not rare.
He's in every collection.
Every collection.
We get a Rainbow Bright collection.
Yeah.
It's a Weequay's in it.
Every kid alive had a Weequay. Lobot, about the same. Weequay was on clearance at Toys R Us, and everybody's aunt bought
even
him.
carded Weequays, like we gave him out for Halloween one year.
I never had a Lobot. He's one of the first ones I got when I started collecting again.
That's funny. So some of the pieces of jerky are really soft, and I'm trying to go for the soft ones.
Yeah, thank you. You don't leave me the brittle, dry ones. Thank you. They were for me.
Anyway.
So everybody wants Weequay for $15 complete?
15? You hadn't said the price yet.
Oh. Hoth, Rebel Commander. Let me see if he has his gun. He does. Unbroken complete gun. Rebel Hot Rebel Commander, $15.
Complete?
Are we still on? Are we still on?
Is this thing on? Yeah,
Hopefully.
man, we're on.
Who's after him? Complete Dengar.
Claiming the Hoth Commander, Andrew CZ.
Yours. Complete Dengar. $15.
I sense the theme.
The dude was in one scene for 13 seconds. Yeah, listen, there's a lot of 30-second figures the characters that
And
did.
yet Tarkin never had his own figure in the video.
No, I know.
I'm so bitter about that.
He deserved it.
I want a Tarkin
You know, was it
figure.
because of his likeness? Like they couldn't get his likeness?
No, they just thought that nobody would want to play with a... They did the generic Death Star guy,
Yeah.
and
That's
then
Rebel.
in Empire Strikes Back, they did Imperial like commander at
Yeah.
Veers. They didn't think kids would want to play with some old man.
They were wrong.
They already did Old Man. They already did Obi-Wan Kenobi.
They
so
already did Old Man.
Well, they did, and I
No,
think
I
that
know.
was the
I'm not.
thinking.
You're right.
I said
yeah.
Dengar 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice, no gun, but very clean with good antennas and eyeballs. Greedo, $10. Ya boy Lobot. You know,
Wow.
I thought I had a...
Red hair Hoth Leia, Rob just said.
No, we kept that for
We
ourselves.
kept the red hair Hoth Leia. It's funny. Did you see her in the photo? Because I made an executive decision today that we are now collecting some
She
variants.
wants to do variants now, like the extreme ones.
I'm not doing COO variants. I'm not doing sculpt variants unless it's serious, like Big Head Han, Little Head Han. But we got a red hair Leia, and I decided we're going to keep her.
I don't know about that Lobot. $8.
There's actually a Lobot? Oh. I thought we were being funny.
So the Hoth Leia does come with a
Card back.
ESB, what is
Yeah.
this,
It's a
41 back?
But the pop is cut.
Pop is cut.
Yeah.
It still displays well.
Good.
$10 for her and the card back.
Holy crap. She's going to go.
I still have my card.
She's got some wear on her head. She also has a
She got the
survival
backpack,
pack
yeah.
backpack. So that $10 is, I mean, you know, come on.
I still have my card backs from a lot of my original figures.
They were 12 back.
I have my
card backs.
12 backs. Andrew CZ, Hoth Leia.
Thank you, Andrew.
And
Looks like
We're
there's
gonna get there.
Who's that behind Lobot? Is that C-3PO?
Corey,
Yeah.
if only you were a VIP, you would know how much it was. We already posted it in the VIP group. We'll get to him, don't worry.
3PO is the New Hope version. He's not the dismembered version. He's pretty tight. Obviously, he's standing there good. He's not all wobbly and loose.
Mine is ridiculously wobbly and loose.
What, $15 for 3PO? I think that's good. I don't know. Snaggletooth.
What was the price on Greedo?
I don't remember.
I believe he was $10. $10 on Greedo.
He's clean. He's nice.
My Greedo has a broken thumb and a broken antenna.
Oh, the antennas and their eyeballs are also often rubbed.
Really?
The little red guy, he thought he was Buck Rogers. It's awesome.
Andrew CZ on Greedo.
We have the rare red Snaggletooth variant, short one. $10.
Oh yes, very.
You need to army build these guys for your aliens. Come on.
He would look good in Buck Rogers. I'm totally into that.
Let me pull the ones that have sold so I don't get confused.
Yeah.
Greedo sold, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Hoth Leia sold.
Yep.
Yep. Hoth
It's the
Commander.
Andrew show right now.
Hoth Commander sold.
Hoth Commander. Andrew's all about the Hoth. All about the
I love
Hoth.
my Hoth.
And that's it so far.
I'm getting out of Star Wars pops. The only ones I'm really keeping are Hoth and the main characters.
I love that she comes with her little survival pack.
That just adds value to a figure that doesn't really... Her gun is so freaking hard and rare.
I'm never gonna get it.
I love Princess Leia.
Andrew said it's always the Andrew show. Y'all are boring.
We are.
Alright, did I say a price on...
Snaggletooth, $10.
Alright. Tebow. He has his hat and his canteen. No staff. $10. Army Build Rewoks. Bosk. Clean, no gun, $10.
My boss has so much armor.
And who's that behind him? Is that
It's
Neelix?
It's
What's
either
his name?
Nikto.
It's
Nikto,
Nikto.
yeah.
It's Nikto. He doesn't have his axe or
I
his...
feel like that's Klaatu, but I'm
he
not
doesn't
sure.
have his skirt.
I
Oh, it might be
think-
Klaatu.
I feel
I
like
can
it's,
never keep 'em
I feel
straight.
like it's Klaatu.
I can never keep them straight. Anyway, how much is
Anyway, he's, I don't know, $5. You gotta spend some money to get it, to get him ship free though. And then we're gonna be on to some G.I. Joes.
I'm trying to figure out if it's Nikto or I don't care. I just wrote Nikto. Is there a SpongeBob or a Squidward in here?
I don't know.
That's Klaatu. I'm sure of it now.
I'm gonna just write them both down because I don't really care. $5. You can't beat it. What other kind of stuff we got here?
Speaking of $5, Battle Force 2000. I think it's Knockdown. It's just him. I'll throw the stand in. He's got an accessory pack backpack, which is cool. It's like the silver version of Zaratus. $5 for Battle Force 2000 guy. Now, is this complete Tiger Force? Complete Tiger Force Tripwire. No broken thumbs, good crotch. That's what they say about Tripwire. I don't know. What's a complete?
I like that you're just like, I don't know.
$30?
Justin's just saying words today.
Are you asking?
Yeah, I'm saying $30. Recoil. G.I. Joe.
Coil and recoil.
He's got his backpack. He's got his case. He's in good shape. He's got one of his guns, but the tip is clipped off.
Was that turkey stuffed in his case?
No. But he's in good shape, so he just needs his guns, really. $10. Next is Salvo. I wonder how complete Salvo is. His name is Salvo.
What? No, it's not.
Yeah.
That's even dumber than Alpine.
He's good. His crotch is good. His thumbs are good. He is near complete. He needs... It looks like he's missing 2 missiles, and his missile launcher has a broken handle.
Crotch is good. Thumbs are good. That's
I don't care. $10. Next is Mutt and Junkyard. Not complete. It's just Mutt with leash, junkyard, accessory pack, helmet. Let's see what else. Man, I figured with action figures, as an action figure show, we'd be doing good. Oh, he's got his he's got his machine gun and his mask. So all he's missing is the black helmet. He's got the gray version, but to be complete, really, he would need his black helmet and his baton. So he doesn't have those, but still, he's near complete with his little gun and his mask. So I'm still gonna say $20 on Mutt. $18 on Mutt. $18. And then Battle Armor Cobra Commander, complete with his hose, his gun, and his backpack.
Hose, huh? He's got his hose, so I can't.
$15.
Rob Fane claiming Mutt.
Thank you, Rob.
Hello, Rob. We missed you today for VIP Sunday.
That's not Mutt. It's Cobra Commander.
Tuggy didn't turn up either. He was napping. Norm Jers claiming recoil.
Hey, Norm.
And Mike Rivera's in the house.
Mike, are you coming live from Jamaica?
Norm claim Coco.
Norm,
Norm, we got you. Thank you. This is recoil, right? Okay.
Man, I got some
jerky
in my
jerky
mouth,
teeth.
Yeah. This is a near complete Cobra Maggot with worms. He has his helmet, no antenna. The Maggot needs the gun tip, as you can see, and a radar. The radar's broken like it always is. But he's in good shape and has his helmet.
Keith wants to know if we restocked the dwarf shelf yet. We have a Snaggletooth, Keith. That's basically a dwarf. They're just Star Wars dwarfs, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So Keith came in specifically looking for a dwarf action figure right around Christmas.
Oh, that's right. No, we did not restock.
We did not have a single dwarf in stock, which was shocking to me.
Mm.
However, my joke was that we have Ewoks and Snaggletooth, which are basically just the dwarfs of Star Wars. I'm looking at the wrong camera.
I think the Jawas are basically the dwarfs of Star Wars. Right? They're very...
The Jawas are the Oompa Loompas of Star Wars.
Hence.
Yeah.
For the Maggot and worms, $40 in this condition. And that's shipped, which is ridiculous.
Shocking! Mike is still on vacation.
My man. The pictures you guys posted, Mike is one of our VIPs. His wife makes the most amazing wood custom shelving and all kinds of awesome stuff. Miss Rivy's racks. Actually, was just showing off a sword holder she did for me to somebody today. The guy who gave us the meat, Matt. Anyway, I saw some sunset pictures that they posted, and oh my god,
really nice,
amazing.
Can you repeat the price on the
$40?
$40.
Norm, comes with worms.
Comes with worms. It's missing the cannon tip and the antenna. It does have the connectors that connect them together, but the front one needs to be reinserted. It's not broken. It's just like I don't feel like pulling it apart.
And the cannon itself is
sort of split, but it always does. If you get the tip holds it together.
Yeah.
Norm claiming the maggot.
Thank you, Norm.
Thank you for making me not have to say maggot anymore.
Say maggot one more time.
It's such a great word.
Power of the Force TIE Fighter. It's got a little bit of discoloring, but it's all there.
Crickets.
$35.
I love that for me. I'm gonna have another piece of jerky. I can't stop eating this jerky. It's definitely like being no sugar. It has like a little bit of an aftertaste. Like that no.
Yeah,
no sugar
so I ate a
aftertaste.
bunch of it, and now I'm getting the aftertaste,
Hi, Casper.
and I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the aftertaste at all.
TIE fighters are so weird.
If I just keep eating it, I don't sense the aftertaste, so I have to just keep eating
But
it.
you have to stop at some point.
Yeah, I actually feel yucky now because of the aftertaste.
Do I ever have to stop?
Well, eventually you're gonna run out.
I mean, that's true, I guess.
So yeah, I mean, I guess you technically do have to stop. I mean, you're grown, no one can make you stop, but when you run out, you don't have much choice.
I got a vintage collection General Lando. I think he's complete. He just has a cape and a pistol.
I love toys that come with soft goods. Bernie almost thought he was at a Guar concert with all this maggot talk.
Maggots. Song.
Casper started his new job. Congratulations.
See that? He's leaning against a TIE Fighter like a cool dude. $10.
That's a cool cape. That's cooler than the vintage General Lando's cape, I think.
What's this? What's this?
Tucker's
You
like,
sat right down, didn't you?
Go to camera one, Selena.
You
We're
sat
boring on
right
time,
down,
too.
didn't you?
sorry, I was looking at
Oh.
General Lando.
Hold on, there's one more thing on here we forgot. This bizarre C-3PO. Check
It
this
is a
out.
bit odd.
It's so weird. Hold on, it spins.
Ah, Casper's inquiring about the quality of the jerky.
He does this weird thing where it spins. Did I
it's
just break
yummy,
this? Did I just break
But
this?
then there's an
Probably.
aftertaste. I guess because of the fake sugar. So I was really, really digging it. And then I'm like, oh, the aftertaste is killing me. So I need to wash it down with something. But it's good jerky. Did you order it? Was it Casper?
I said it
You
was
said
either,
that was one of the
I said it was
three.
either Hal, Casper, or Jack. It had to have been.
You should have let Penelope make you that cup of coffee she offered before we came on.
Did you rake it?
I didn't break it. I thought I broke it. I did not break it.
Is it magnetic of somehow?
It's not. So the joke is that he's holding his own leg, but it shakes when you spin him. There's a little spinny disc thing that spins it around.
Oh, wild.
And it's only held on with this one tiny little pin. I think it's meant to come apart.
Oh, it's my leg.
Yeah, like it's not broken.
I'll
It's
have
meant
your
to come
leg.
apart.
Oh, that's different, isn't it?
Did it not what, Casper?
Anyway, what did you say? It was $5?
Yeah, $5.
$5 for this weird C-3PO with the leg that pops off.
This is a Gentle Giant Jumbo Yoda. Unfortunately, the bubble's cracked.
Casper, no message. Nope, no message.
Andrew Taylor claiming C-3PO.
Thank you, Andrew.
That was
Don't get
the
your Andrews crossed.
leg. $5. So the jumbo, you want to put him on here?
Yeah. Right at the top here, it's cracked. You can't tell unless you push your finger on it, but it sucks.
The top corner. Oh, is it right here? I can't reach.
Somebody tag Corey.
Yeah,
right
say his name in
corner.
case he's just kind of half listening and...
Say my name, say my name.
Casper, the note was supposed to say, "This is not from Hal."
Now there's a family meme if ever I heard one.
Apparently, number 2 and see what that looks like.
Apparently now there has to be an Andrew fight
I feel
to
like
the
it would
death.
need to be. Yeah, you
Ooh,
need to
that's
pull
nice.
me back.
Well, I'm going to show the crack.
Yeah, show off the crack.
Show,
off
yes,
Yoda's
please
crack.
show crack.
You cannot see it from the front. It displays very well. If you put this in one of those jumbo cases, you'd be fine and you'd never even see it.
So we know in good shape, it's probably like almost a $200 figure. without
If I was listing this online, or putting it in the store, I would put it in for $2. We give our VIPs a better deal on that. But I have between $2 and $180 written on my paper here.
I say we go lower because of the crack.
That was keeping the crack in
So
consideration.
yes to crack.
Yeah, should we go a little lower?
The VIP's got it for $150.
Oh, for $150.
That was the VIP price.
And they didn't go for $150.
Maybe it just isn't the right clientele base for that.
Yeah, it depends on who's in the
It's a bear to
group.
ship, unfortunately.
Yes.
Beast to ship.
I'm cool with like 160 just to get it going.
All right.
$160. That's a bang up deal on these jumbos. We know. We put it on eBay. It's gone at that immediately.
I don't even get a chance to finish typing. Someone buys it before I even finish. It's cool. It's big. It's odd.
It's made from honey.
He's not made from honey.
Yeah, I feel like it's not.
I did not
Yoda, not the mead.
imbibe in the fermented grape. What does he say?
Basically that, yeah. Do you want me to take this away or do you want to eat more?
It's made from honey.
Casper, thank you for the jerky. He figured sugar-free jerky filled Oregon would be a nice touch. I too noticed it had an aftertaste when you eat a lot of it.
Yeah, I did, and I ate a lot of it. I was pounding it when we first started. But thank you. It's much appreciated.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We've been literally sitting here just pounding it.
We have been.
I have to put it away because it's not cool. I'm going to put this mead somewhere else too.
Okay.
I'm going to start bringing this stuff over. Do we want to clear this off so I can do that?
No, just
No?
leave it. Leave it
All
be.
right. Okay, I'll just do it with the minis. I might need
made
some.
from honey.
I'm going to need easels, Selena.
Nobody's going to care
Easels.
about any of that Force Awakens stuff.
Well, luckily it's not just Force Awakens, I guess, huh?
I think there's some Rouge One.
There's
Not
some
an
Rouge
easel.
one. The jerky itself is fantastic. The aftertaste is like making me feel fine.
What have you done to these easels?
It's whatever the Asper cream is, the stuff they use.
Yeah, it's Asper cream.
Asper cream.
It's
Amber-
Ed Asner. It's Ed Asner cream.
You said Asper cream, and all I could come up with was ambergris. I'm not even sure it's how you say it.
Well,
Yeah,
Bile.
yeah. Like, that's not going the right direction.
Whale bile.
I learned that from reading Moby Dick.
Me too.
Ambergris. Is it gris or gris?
I
Like,
don't,
is it French?
I don't know.
I don't
It's-
know.
Is it ambergris?
They weren't French out there.
I read it when I was
They were
12.
New
I got
Englanders.
nothing.
Better a drunken pagan than a sober Christian.
Bernie, are we
Get
talking? Are
behind
we
that.
talking about I am the danger? Is that what we're talking about? I'm not sure.
I
what-
am the danger.
I'm not sure. I am the one who knocks. I'm not sure what we're talking about here. All right. You ready? You guys ready to not buy anything? This is gonna be great.
My neighbor is the one who knocks. He knocks on my door every time I get a package. He's convinced that our complex is plagued with porch pirates.
Which
It's
neighbor?
not,
The
but
one
it's
that
a
I
nice
hate?
thought. Yeah, sadly.
I
It's
love
a-
that you just today you're just throwing the bus is
It's
there
a-
and you're just wailing them underneath the bus as it drives by.
I'm not. What did I say wrong today?
Everything.
Nothing.
Just everything that came out of your mouth.
No, you were
Maybe
fine.
I'm just trying to get people to not like
I'm
me
just
as
teasing you.
much. Just so for your sanity.
Well, no, you're saying it, but you're saying about things like that I said, so like it's me.
I don't know what that means.
It's fine.
I don't either.
Everything worked
And
out
I-
really well with the last.
I grew up
one.
with her. I can usually translate, and I don't get that one either.
It's fine. I'm gonna go backwards up the list here.
What's
There's
the
some
matter,
good stuff here.
Did
And
I
this is
say
cool.
Vintage Collection Lando $10?
You did. I may have forgotten to write it down, but I definitely was all
I
there.
don't know why General Lando has a better cape than the vintage, like my General Lando.
Because
like last
fabric
17
improved.
General Lando.
Fabric improved over time. All right. Are you guys ready? Camera 2. Let's do this.
Sorry, you caught me with my hand in the dog treats jar for a second.
No more spilling the freaking dog food all over the floor, please.
Daryl, I have found dog treats all over this building, everywhere. I guess we
I only
were
spilled
stepping on them and tracking them
I
around.
only spilled them back here.
I know, but we're finding them in the
completely
comic room.
I
We're
completely
finding them in
in-
the front.
I completely inverted the thing, and they
I
went all
found them in
over.
the back room.
They
They're
went
everywhere.
all over, but I don't know how they got out from behind the bar unless
right.
Tucky's been hoarding.
So these two guys are really cool. There's a little glare on there. UL, I know that it was, and we were super stoked that you made a purchase. Not that we don't listen. We love that you watch and share the stream. You don't have to buy a thing.
No.
You're perfectly
was
allowed to be a
cute.
community member without purchasing.
It was awesome because his wife, he's not on Facebook, so he had his wife reach out to hook up the payment, and it
Oh,
was so
Mrs.
nice.
Liger.
It was so cute. Yes, Mrs. Liger. We got to chat with her. Sonia was awesome. Thank you again for that. These are Droid Factory droids. Now, the only way that you could get these was to be in Disney and to go through the Droid Factory, and you actually create these droids yourself. You pick out parts. It's kind of like when you go to Lego and make a minifig. You can pick out all the parts you want and put them together, and then they actually put it in your clamshell for you. And there's normally a sticker sheet where you can like spell the name out. This one doesn't have that. I'm calling this
Is
guy.
that stickers in the back case right there?
The other one has stickers. Right
Oh.
now we're just talking about the Goth C-3PO.
You are such a weird little boy.
He's like a wannabe Goth C-3PO. He has a black head, black arms, black legs, and a red torso and
That's
crotch.
C-3PO?
Well, it's not C-3PO. It's like
It's goth
That's
Gothio.
stickers, right?
that one has stickers. Yes.
All right.
That's the one next to it. I don't know if you can tell.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No, it's the C3PO.
That's really weird. I'm sorry. I thought they were in here. They were in here. Now I'm confused. Does it really matter?
No.
All right.
But I'm just correcting you. Cause
You are correcting me. I'm
Tuggy's
totally
on the
wrong.
shelf under the bar again. He's so weird that
I
he
really
started
thought that
doing
the
that.
good one. I'm really confused. That one's slightly better because there's a Santa hat, and I could have sworn the stickers were with that one.
Whatever.
Oh, they
Anyway,
know
it
now.
really doesn't matter.
That's why people like me more.
Yeah. Anyway,
He went right there.
so this one is sort of I gotta show you. You guys have to see this. It's C-3PO style, but he's black and red.
Wow.
And the idea was
Let's
that you
name
would,
him.
The idea was that you would make your own droid and then be able to give it its own name or whatever.
Let's name him.
Well, he's goth. I want to say he's a goth 3PO, so he's got to be like
stop.
G-O something. And you can actually, the stickers are in the back, so you can actually create your own name and stick it on the front here.
BLK1.
C3GO.
Anyway, you can name him whatever you want once you buy him because you have the stickers here. What did I put on goth 3PO? Hold on, he's here someplace. I literally wrote goth 3PO. I put $20 on him. So some people take the parts, like they would take this and take it all apart and
They
sell
still
it as
make
the
their own.
individual.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, no, what I mean is like I could sell this. Each of these pieces is probably $10
Okay.
if I sold them by themselves.
We don't do that.
I don't do that. So $20 for goth 3PO. He's pretty cool. What I love is that they have their.
You can name him whatever you want. You can name him Typo.
Well, that's a good one. So then you go to camera 2. And then next to him, we have a Christmas R2 unit. What's cool about him is the hat. Because what Disney would do is that different times of year and different seasons.
Probably not available all the time.
Yeah, and plus they change it up. Like one year they did like a wreath. One year they did a Santa hat.
Aretha Franklin?
This is why people like you so much. Every year would be like different, so every season was different. This is an R2 unit. It's basically R2-D2, but he has one red leg. His third leg is also red.
So's mine.
I was going to make a joke about that, but then I thought it would be rude, so I let you do it yourself. His head is like a gold and black, and then he has the Santa hat, which is really cute. He does not have his naming sticker sheet, as far as I can tell. I have him at $25.
So he's obviously an Astromech R2 unit.
Yes, Astromech, thank you. If you wanted both of those, I would do $40 on the pair, if you're interested. So that's a $5 savings, and you get the Santa hat, which is the really cool part.
Rob Fain claimed Disney Santa R2.
All right, well that knocks down your. Thank you, Rob. That knocks down the 2 for $40 deal. We still have Goth 3PO for $20 if anybody's into him.
He's like Grinch 3PO. He's the Cole. So you got Santa and I'm just forcing it here.
You know, I mean you are, but it's fine.
The yin and yang of Christmas droids.
He's cool. I wouldn't call him a Christmas droid, but I do.
The
like,
R2 is.
The R2 absolutely is. This one I wouldn't consider.
Yeah.
Tuggy, will you stop trying to claim me?
Casper is wondering.
Was 3PO claimed?
Selena, did you miss something?
I didn't think so. Do you see anything?
I mean, you might want to swap a little more. I don't know.
What do you think she missed?
I don't know. Rob thought that the 3PO was claimed.
That's what
I
we
didn't
say.
see it. Nope.
Yeah.
Rob, he's still available if you want him. I'm not aware that he got claimed. Not that we can see.
Oh, Andrew might have claimed the golden one way earlier.
The who now?
Oh, okay.
There was a Kenner one. There was a vintage 3PO up there earlier.
Which was
Yeah,
also,
that was a different 3PO.
Yeah, original 12.
That was a different 3PO.
Okay.
Okay. If that's the case, Rob wants both.
The original 3PO didn't get claimed. That's why I'm confused. No 3POs got claimed. All right, Rob will take both, and I will give him the $40 deal.
We don't see that the other one got claimed. If somebody did claim it, please let us know.
If it's not here, it didn't happen. So there's no.
Not here.
If we don't have a comment here,
Oh yeah, I
it
know.
didn't get claimed. Yeah, so Rob got it, so he's gonna do both. A+, I love that. Thanks, Rob. If the other 3PO got claimed sometime
Yeah, got me
earlier.
thinking I'm
That's what I am talking about.
Okay, cool.
It's the second time y'all got me thinking I'm missing claims.
Next up, camera 2, Black Series Vader.
3 3/4 Black Series.
3 3/4 Black Series Vader, sealed in the box, $12.
I would have loved to have gotten into.
Oh, the spinning 3PO, yes.
The
spinny
statue.
guy. Thank you, Tara.
Andrew Taylor claimed that. Yeah.
I need somebody
Man,
to
there's been a
translate.
bunch of 3POs.
I need somebody to translate for me.
Thank you.
Thank you,
yes,
Tara.
we actually totally forgot about the spinning. It's a neat trick, but we forgot
You should
about
try
it.
it.
I should never try it. Black Series 3.75 sealed Vader, $12 on him. Cool figure, good scale.
Yeah, I mean, if you need a 3 3/4 Vader, there it is.
Yeah. Got a couple Rogue One figures. Nothing too crazy here.
Norm claiming Vader.
Thank you, Norm.
All right,
Man, it's funny when the modern stuff's selling faster than the vintage stuff.
You never know. Only people watching football. I gladly do not watch football. I'm good. Got a couple Rogue One figures, but these are actually cool. We've got a Rogue One Stormtrooper and also a Rogue One Vader. I'm doing $10 a piece on those. So just let me know if you want the Stormtrooper.
Man, that scene at the
or
end
the
with Vader of that movie.
Him in the hallway. That movie was good. The hallway was.
That is the
absolutely
rare
phenomenal.
Star Wars movie that adds to the original trilogy instead of detracts from the original
I
trilogy.
found it hard to get attached to the characters, though, kind of knowing the rest of the lore.
That's fine. I didn't need to get attached.
You know that didn't mess me up watching Andor.
Yeah, and now
It
have you
didn't
watched
mess me up.
Andor, Selena?
No, not yet.
Well,
So bad.
you're gonna. They really expand upon the character, and he's worthy.
So you can go to camera one while I reset.
Um,
This is a good Vader. He's heavy.
We have a claim for Storm and Vader.
Oh, and I think this might be from a new watcher.
is this a new watcher,
I can't tell
or
based
just
on
a new
YouTube.
name from someone?
Mr. Kruger, hello, thank you for watching. Please don't invade my dreams and try to kill me or
That's
anything.
F. Kruger, not C. Kruger.
I'd say maybe they're related. If you could do us a favor, if you're not on Facebook, you can reach out via email, but it's way easier for us to contact you and send you a invoice on Facebook. So if you have a Facebook account, please hook us up. Send us a message on Facebook so we can get you your invoice at the end of the stream. And thank you so much for your claims. Let me jot these down.
And just so you know, you got to spend $20 to get free shipping.
He did.
Oh.
10 and 10.
Oh, wow. Nailed it.
I didn't even bother getting
Norm,
into
it is weird watching a movie knowing the outcome, but that's like Titanic made $1 billion and everybody knew. Basically.
In that case, Selena, just type our there you go. You can just go ahead and shoot us an email. We can do it that way. It might just take a little longer. This evening I can take care of that when we do our invoicing. Thank you so much for watching. That's
Thank
awesome.
you. Welcome.
Yeah. This is me. I'm doing more things. Here, I'm gonna hand them to you.
I'll set them up.
Yeah.
Hux.
Hux is cool.
Everybody's
I like him.
favorite Hux.
Listen, he's a little extra. Yeah, so we will, like Selena said, we will send you a link. You don't have to have a PayPal account to check out. You can
You can use a debit card.
You can use any debit card or credit card. It's just a PayPal link, which is how we get
It's
it.
through PayPal, but
Yeah.
you can
Yeah,
use a
I
debit
should
card.
have said they'll send you a checkout link.
Yep, no sweat. Easy peasy. Thank you. I love that. This is cool. I'm saving this for last because it's the coolest thing.
Vintage collection.
I think it's one of the coolest things today.
I love the vintage collection stuff.
Yeah.
Force Link.
Ready
Well,
for
that means
camera 2 yet?
Some of the figures are cool, even if they're... Now, this is also cool. This is really cool, actually. Yeah, we're ready for camera 2. Great, no sweat. In that case, you're good to go. We'll send you a link you can check out. It's no big deal. We ship anywhere in the country. You are eligible for free shipping if you're domestic. If you're overseas, we do have to charge exact shipping, but it's no big deal. We'll just hook up via email, so thanks so much. Just hit us off at contact@farpointtoys.com. We'll get you all set up.
Rock and roll. I love seeing new people.
Yeah, it's awesome. What do you
Yeah,
do
it's
next?
Put it on there.
We got room?
We'll start with the Balatiques and the Rathtar.
The what?
You're holding Rathars?
You're hauling Rathars? Listen, I didn't dislike Force Awakens. There was a point where it got silly, but I basically liked the movie. I loved the concept of
mind.
Kylo Ren.
I didn't mind.
I
Force
love Kylo
Awakens.
Ren.
Did
He
you
could've
know,
been
I've
so
read an
cool.
interview, Kylo Ren was supposed to be the antithesis of Anakin, where he's conflicted in the beginning, but by the end he's 100% full-on dark side.
Yep.
And I would have loved that for the character.
Yep.
But when Rian Johnson came in, because nothing was set in stone, he did
Yep.
what he wanted to do.
Yep. Yeah. Fuck that guy. All right, go on.
Back to camera 2.
I just learned that one Imperial commander in The Last Jedi was...
Vivian from the Young Ones, if you know, you know.
Oh, that's awesome. Vivian had with the stars on his head, the punk rock guy.
All right. This is a Force Link Rathtar with Bai Ling. Who's that going with?
With who?
the name.
Balatiques. He's in the movie for like 5 minutes.
$12 on this. It is MISB. You gotta spend $20 to get. You gotta spend $20.
Everyone's
for shipping.
favorite character, Balatiques.
Listen, somebody somewhere wants this. That is a cool monster.
Actually, the Rathars sell.
The Rathar is cool.
Because it has a million arms.
Yeah. Next up, we've got Hux from a Force Awakens. $8 on Hux. He's just a cool, like, even if you don't care about the movie, he's just a cool sort of Imperial dude with the hat and the outfit.
Yeah, I was actually kind of thinking I like him.
I would
add him to my
spoilers.
Imperials.
He was like the, I don't know, wasn't he the turncoat? I don't remember the Rise of Skywalker at all.
Hux? Was he a turncoat at the end?
I think so.
I kind of don't remember either.
I don't remember.
He was like totally crazy and yelling, but I think he ended up being...
In the first one, he was like, he's screaming and spitting.
Yeah.
He was like a hyper...
There's a lot of fanfic with him and Kylo Ren from the first movie.
He was like a Imperial stressed out middle manager.
Yeah. He is $8. Hux is $8. Hux is $8.
Bucks for Hux.
Next up, is that Force Link stuff? Oh, no, that's Kylo.
That's
This
Kylo.
Is cool. Also $8, Force Awakens Kylo, and that's the deluxe Kylo with armor.
I was gonna say, what's he got with him?
Because you know Kylo Ren wore armor.
Deluxe Kylo.
Yeah, deluxe.
Rey.
Kylo.
They're about to do another movie with Rey.
Doe, a deer.
I did not like Rey. I liked Rey.
A drop of golden sun. Okay.
They just dropped the ball with story on that book.
I've got $7 on Rey. If anybody wants Rey, they really dropped the ball in the story. My problem with those movies has nothing to do with her. She's no more a Mary Sue than Luke Skywalker. And I don't entertain people that make those kind of comments.
Casper said, I don't know how you can plan a 3-trilogy movie set.
With no concurrent plot for 3 movies. Guess what, Casper?
I guess you can.
Apparently you can.
I think they were...
George Lucas did it once.
No, George Lucas had arcs for... He didn't... Well, the original trilogy, yeah, you're right. There was no...
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you were going to go the right way with that.
And for the first movie, there wasn't. He had rough ideas. But then after the first movie, he had the arc planned. Because of his success.
He had so little plot planned that he thought that Luke and Leia were going to be an item.
Right. But I mean, he had more.
That turned left.
He at least had more than Disney had going into that trilogy.
Yeah.
They were just banking on. We have people that are going to come see this no matter what.
Yeah. Rey was $7. I'm not surprised nobody claimed her. Finn in Poe's jacket, $6.
How about we do?
Or we could just sell them all for one price if you want to do like a bundle set.
That's what I was going to say.
Let's do them. You want to bundle them up?
Rey, Finn.
It's Kylo, Finn, Rey, and Hux. They're all Force Awakens.
I'll take 20 for all 4 of them.
Kylo, Finn, Rey, and Hux.
I like that.
I'll take 20 for all 4. Now what's this? That's a Praetorian Guard.
That is Rey and a Praetorian Guard. That's a Force Link. That's a totally different kind of thing. Force Link, Rey, and Praetorian Guard, $9.
All right.
Force Link. So Force Link, Chewie, and Porg. This is actually better than the other stuff because the Chewie is just Chewie.
That's probably the only way to get a 3 3/4 Porg.
$10 on the set. The Porg is cute, but the Chewie is what sells it because he doesn't look like he's not an old Han. He's not Rey. He's not a figure that nobody cares about.
And the most wasted character.
And literally, I'm surprised he doesn't come with blue milk and have lightsaber chucking action. $7 on Luke. I'm happy to do a deal on the Force Link like we did on the other stuff if you want. No one's going to buy it anyway.
He should come with a disclaimer signed by Mark Hamill. I did not approve this script.
I would do $20 for the 3 Force Links items as well.
So those 3.
Interested. Yeah.
That's a great Porg, though.
The Porg is cute if you care about Porgs. I cared about Porgs until I actually saw the film, and then I didn't really care about Porgs anymore.
Pretty much.
They were from the second movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I can't keep them straight.
The first movie was good, but what it did is it made me cry.
I agree with that.
I literally cried at the end because I was like, oh my god, there's Luke. And then as soon as they started the second movie, it was just trash.
Go through the other $20 deal.
Andrew, we did the Force Link stuff. Let me do before my husband gets rid of it. Old man, blue milk Luke with the lightsaber chucking action. Just kidding. A Chewbacca and Porg. The Chewie is a cool figure. And then we've got Rey and a Praetorian Guard. We'll do those 3 for $20 as well.
And the one before that?
And then the ones before that, we had a Hux, a Finn, a Rey, and a deluxe Kylo Ren with armor. Also $20 for the 4 of those. So two $20 sets, $40 if you want both sets. Oh, and that 12-inch Chewie is $18. Believe it or not, he's actually pretty good. You know what? Fuck, $15 on 12-inch Chewie. You can't see him on camera 2 very well.
Oh, I'll move.
I'm gonna do $15.
You can't see him on camera 1 very well either.
I mean, He's a 12-inch Force Awakens Chewie, but again, Chewie is Chewie, so it doesn't scream Force Awakens, it doesn't scream prequel, sequel, anything. It's just Chewie. So I'm gonna scroll up with the etc. I'll take the $20 set with his etc.
Yeah, I was just I was confirming before I rang the bell.
Etc.
I was typing the confirmation, just making sure you meant Hux.
Andrew
Autocorrect got him.
Thank you, Andrew.
I mean, how often does your phone say Hux?
Yes, how often does your phone say Hux? That's a true point. Thank you, Andrew. I think Andrew's our big winner this week.
He keeps doing that.
I mean,
we keep having cool stuff. I can't blame the man. A couple more things. Not many.
Does this say Slave 1 on it?
It does.
It's a very small version of Slave 1.
It is, but he just fits in it. It is for 3 3/4
how old must it be to still
But
say
it's
the
not the
name?
same mold as the OG.
No, it's smaller. It's a much smaller scale, but it is intended for 3 3/4
I want to say
figures.
that this is probably the last time it was ever called Slave 1 on a box.
If it isn't the last time, it's very
Where does it
close
say
to the
that?
last
I was wondering
time.
how
Lower
old it
left.
was to still carry that
Yep,
name.
Wow.
It does say Slave 1 on it still. It is not the vintage mold. It is much smaller. It's basically the same size as it is on the front of the box there. It does fit a 3 3/4 figure. How big is his ship?
Big.
So it's not just big enough for like
It's got
two
a big
people.
carbo hold. No. You can fit a bunch of people in
So
it.
this is more of a, you can see on
Single
the back.
seater.
Here, let me show you. That's the
Bye,
scale.
Andrew. Thank you.
Andrew CZ, thank you, man. We'll see you soon. That's the scale. So he'll stand next to it, and that's the scale.
So it's almost like a mini ship.
Yeah, this has never
Okay.
been taken out of the box, but the tape is popped.
It's like the mini rig version of Slave 1.
$35 on that. If
Like
it was
that.
sealed, it would be
It's because
it
it's
would be
Boba Fett.
75 or 80,
It's because
literally.
it's Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bernie said Action Fleet new releases Slave 1 was last call.
Oh, wow.
Disney and Slave 1 on the same box, that makes it collectible just for that.
That's true.
$35 on the Slave 1.
It's a good point, Casper.
And same deal with the Imperial TIE Fighter. It is the Target exclusive vintage collection TIE Fighter. I know it's on my list. Hold on, it's here someplace.
Unused contents. The tape did pop, so it's not sealed box, but it's still new in box.
I got $80 on it.
It's a really good piece. Listen, vintage collection stuff is what it is.
Sealed, they're selling consistently for well over $100.
Yep.
It's a great piece. It's brand new. Never. I opened it. I peeked in it. Never been removed from box. The tape just popped. And I believe, other than jerky and a bottle of mead, and
It's made from honey.
and Earl Pierce's Night Raven, I believe that is it.
That's
Mike,
Bartertown.
That is Mike drop.
Let's call it a night.
Oh wait, do you want to do that since we didn't
do
it
the
live?
damn Tucky Bucks.
Oh, well, we can do it now.
Oh, valid point.
We should have done
No.
it first. You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Did you look it up?
Mm-hmm.
What's it? What are they doing?
It's doing. We'll talk about it later.
Because
There's only one up,
Yeah.
and they're asking over 400.
What?
No. There's one that's sold not in good condition for 50, another sold for over 100. So you want to go by what people are asking, we have to go by what people sold for. So it's
Yeah.
at least $100, but that doesn't have this or this. I want to battery test it to make sure it works.
It doesn't have what or what? You trying to do it as a lot?
Yeah, I was gonna do a lot,
Oh.
but I might not now. I might do this as a lot on eBay,
Yeah, and then that
and
by
this goes
itself.
in the store because it's a good piece.
I mean, we didn't sell that much stuff. You want to just throw it up here and see, or you really want to test it and do all the other craziness?
Selena, hand me a AA battery
Oh, okay.
Do we have any Back to the Future fans in the house right now?
or Stomper collectors.
Or people that care about stompers?
Speaking of Rob Fame, there is a thing of Micro Machines here. If you're interested, at $50 for this tub. We didn't talk about it before. It's a huge tub of Micro Machines. I only want $50, so I only want $50, so I don't have to go through it, process
Just in
it,
case one's dead.
picture it, all that stuff. I'm
Double A?
sure it's
Is that
worth
triple A or double A?
double A.
He said double A.
I'm sure it's worth more.
Rob said he's still interested.
All right. Well,
Ugh.
we're like baiting
Casper
grass.
said, "Are those stompers? They do really well on eBay. I'm in a stomper group. I know a guy that will probably buy it."
Yeah,
Daniel is watching from Orlando, Florida. Hello, Daniel. It's nice to see you. Nice. Thank you
waving.
for tuning in. We are waving from afar, from beautiful, balmy, freezing, rainy southern New Jersey.
Hey, at least there's no snow.
not
Sorry,
balmy.
Justin.
It's not balmy.
Yeah, balmy is the opposite of cold.
It's freaking cold.
It is
My,
cold.
I've
It is certainly
discovered.
cold.
I am actually chilly sitting
I've
here.
discovered every
in
draft in
Florida.
my house that I didn't plug up this year.
I might have to jimmy around with it.
I'm about to go.
So we're not gonna. We don't want to sell until we've tested it fully.
Correct.
I'm about to go full ghetto and put blankets over my windows.
If any VIPs are interested, I'm sure we'll put this up in.
Which one says on?
Probably not the one that it's on. Yeah, the other one. The other way.
All right, let me mess with it again.
The other way.
Is
so
it on?
It's off right now. We got any Back to the Future stomper. Kind of a big
Really
deal.
cool. You have one.
I can give you another
It's
battery.
it's a
if you
rare
want
thing
it.
that you're not keeping.
I already have one, so I don't need to keep it. I love Back to the Future. I don't do this with a lot of properties. Like, okay, so I love Dungeons and Dragons, so I have a Dungeons and Dragons collection. I love My Little Pony, so I have a My Little Pony collection. But there's not many things like I just love Back to the Future. It's like a genre. All right, Daniel's asking a question to fill some space. Thank you, Daniel. I have a question. If you have a vintage toy that could be worth some money but is pretty beat up, needs restoration, is it best to do the restoration than try to sell it or sell it as is? Daniel, that's really up to you and what you're comfortable doing. As a business, we call ourselves nostalgineers, and I like to consider myself more of a preservationist than a restorationist. So the limit we go to is we will clean things. We'll do a little bit like he's fiddling with the electronics. We'll do some of that stuff, but if it comes to deep stuff like some people, and this is very controversial in the hobby and industry of toys, the color changing peroxide with white plastic, we would never do any of that stuff. We're 100% no repro, so none of that would ever happen. Not even stickers, we don't do any of that stuff.
So as far as value goes, most collectors don't want depending on the item, but for the most part, especially the kind of stuff we sell, most collectors don't want a restored item. They want it as original as possible. People usually tend to stay away from restored. It's just the way it is.
And it also really depends on what your definition of restored is, and that's a subjective term.
It depends on the item, too.
Him cleaning and fiddling with a stomper battery compartment so it works, I don't consider that restoration.
Cleaning is not restoration.
But if it needed to be replaced, that's restoration. You're taking something out and putting something new in its place. That's what I would consider restoration.
I don't consider putting new O-rings in G.I. Joe's restoration.
Okay, well, see, that's why it's subjective. If you change the electronics on that, though, would that be restoration?
Depends. If it's the exact same electronics from another one, not really.
Okay, that's interesting.
But like adding paint or anything like that is restoration.
Gluing things is definitely, we would never in a million years ever glue anything.
And like when you're not asking if we would do it, you're just asking what's better for money wise.
It really depends on the collectors you're selling to and how you feel about it. I would never glue a thing before I sold it.
If you sell True Story 2, the Woody in its original form before the restorer comes and paints it and puts all that stuff, the Woody in original form would probably have been worth more money than the restorer when he came and painted new eyeballs and painted all that new stuff on it. Even though he did a beautiful job, most collectors want the untouched thing.
Speaking as a vintage Star Wars collector, all things being equal, I would buy the unrestored before the restored, even if the restored was a little cheaper.
Like if I were buying a Teddy Ruxpin and there were two options, same price. One was vintage, fully vintage, and didn't work, and one had brand new electronics installed and it worked. I would probably buy the vintage one that didn't work before I would buy the new one with the new electronics.
He's talking about an old Tonka toy that's rusty that he's considering doing some work to.
So there's another thing. It depends on the collectors in that circle. I don't know Tonka that well. I know there are some beautiful Tonka restorations. I've seen some where they sand it, new paint, everything. They're probably more collectible than a rusty one that's been sitting in a yard.
And that's a little bit of a different
You probably can't
animal.
even move the rusty ones.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a different animal.
It is.
Like, you're not even restoring it at that point. That's like restoring a car.
Yeah.
It's a totally new thing.
Yeah.
You know, you put a new coat of paint on an old car and it's a new hybrid.
As far as like die cast old school, like those kind of things, I would, if I would say I'm collecting Tonka, I would rather buy a mint restored one. It's so much different than action figures. That's a much different animal than action figures.
Rob said there's a huge market for restored
classic
Tonkas.
You know, Rob, I did see a video, man, of someone doing an old camper, and they took it apart down to everything. Sandblasted it.
A Tonka camper? Or an actual camper?
Oh, a Tonka camper.
Okay.
And it came out amazing.
Alex had a great point. I mean, we keep saying it really depends on what the item is. If you take the cover from one comic and put it on another, people care about that. The original is always better.
Yep, comics is a great example.
It really depends on what
Restored comics is
You might as well just
to
crumple
me,
it up and throw it.
you violated the integrity of the original. It's no longer itself.
But you gotta take everything as it comes. Like Tonka trucks are not comic books.
Sure.
Now, that being said, an unrestored, gorgeous Tonka truck is going to be worth way more than the restored version of the gorgeous comic.
And I think it does come down to, and that's why they have a restored grade for comics, because a 9.8 Action 1 and a 9.8 restored Action 1 are two completely different things, but they're both valuable.
Yeah.
So, Daniel perfectly said, it depends on who you're selling it to and what they look for.
That's exactly right.
And what it is.
And it's different in each, Daniel, I'm sure it's different in each genre, like comics, action figures, die-cast vehicles.
Dolls is another great example.
Yeah.
You know, there's a great call for untouched, pristine, vintage dolls, but then there's a whole other world of redone, rerouted hair, repainted faces.
And then and customs come into that too.
Yeah, there's definitely.
What's the difference really between a custom and a restored thing? Not much.
It depends on what materials you're using. Are you using vintage stuff, new stuff?
We appreciate that question. It's very good.
That was very timely too, because we ran out of things to talk about.
That's perfect. A good discussion question. This.
Yeah, Bernie has the trailer in a box, and we always say cardboard is worth more than plastic anyway.
Cardboard
or
is worth
die-cast metal. In that case.
Cardboard is worth more than plastic, but overall, I think that plastic. This is an interesting conversation. In general, we always say that cardboard's worth more than plastic because we always threw the boxes out. Palatoy Death Star is a great example. Cardboard didn't hold up, but like per pound, I bet there is more valuable plastic. Heavy Metal's microphone is a great example. Like per pound, what costs more, plastic, cardboard, or gold? Because Heavy Metal's microphone is how much money?
It's worth more than the amount of gold.
And it's the size of the tip of this pen. Literally, that's why it's worth so much money. Like
a little bigger, but yeah.
You know what I mean? It's it's a pencil.
It's a good point. Gold isn't worth nearly as much as the tip of.
So like, I want to find the most expensive cardboard. Probably it would probably be a paper. Comic book.
It's gonna be Action number 1.
Yeah, and then plastic somewhere on the line, and then where does gold fall?
So the weight of an Action 1, depending on grade, is 3 million, 2 million. What's that weight in gold?
You're not paying for the paper though. You're paying for what's on it.
That's true. But at the same time, you're not paying for the plastic, you're paying for what it's shaped into.
That's the thing, a lump of plastic in the same weight as these really rare tiny blasters or Death Star swinging bit or the Millennium Falcon's Seeker Ball arm. Yeah, all the stuff that always gets lost.
Bernie made a great point about Motu cardboard. What is complete? What denotes complete? We had this discussion not that long ago, specifically about the Grayskull, I think it was.
Complete, a thing comes, the piece has all the accessories that it came with.
This goes back to the whole MIB discussion we had, which I don't want to get into again.
We did that.
But we were wondering about Grayskull, because there are paper and cardboard components of Grayskull. We've been doing this how long? We've only ever seen a few of them.
Complete means with the stickers and the cardboard.
All the cardboard.
Yeah.
Everything it came with.
Yeah. Everything it originally came with.
Yep.
But that doesn't include paperwork.
No, not an instruction sheet.
But it's cardboard paperwork.
Not if it's part of the playset itself.
If it's part of the toy, no. Like you can play with.
Palatoy Death Star. If you're missing one of the cardboard pieces, is it complete?
No.
So you have to have all the cardboard.
But you don't need the manual for it to play with the toy.
No, not at all.
To me, that's the difference. If you need it to play with the toy as intended.
Need is a strong word, because like with the Grayskull specifically, it came with an entire sheet of cardboard stuff you could punch out that you didn't need.
That's why I said as intended.
Okay, all right, yeah.
That was why that followed.
Mail Away Duke came with a American flag sticker you're supposed to stick on his shoulder.
I mean,
is he complete without it?
Is he complete without it?
They did another version of Duke that didn't come with it, so yeah.
So you can cheese your way.
Yeah.
All right. That's why you're allowed to say that Heavy Metal is complete, even though he doesn't have his microphone, because some of them shipped without the microphone?
No.
No. So he's not.
He's supposed to have that microphone.
All right. Yeah.
Yep. No, without the microphone, my Heavy Metal is not complete.
Okay. Casper's trying to sell our stompers to his friend Ron. The Back to the Future stomper is definitely going to we're going to look at it, and it's going to go probably in the VIP group / store before anything.
I want to see if I can get it working.
Justin really wants to get it working here. I don't know that mine works.
We also got to see whose paint is nicer, this one or yours.
Yeah, mine is literally just regular.
Because we're still collectors. Stuff. A lot of people who do this, they don't care. They're not collectors anymore. They might as well be selling furniture.
We always say, or socks,
or mouse traps. We still love
bunch of
stuff.
vegetarians selling burgers.
I love it too much, and that's part of my problem. Like,
that's where this place came from. Your collection's out through your life.
Yeah, so Back to the Future is one of the rare things that I just collect stuff from. Like, I have a pony collection that is ponies and pony-related items from the pony line. I have a D&D collection of books that is just books and modules and paperwork from the books, from the game. Back to the Future, I just collect Back to the Future stuff. So that's odd for me. I'm not normally that broad.
Rob
Right.
interested in the Back to the Future Stomper.
Rob, I thought you might be.
Well, Rob, being a VIP,
Chris Wilde needs
you
a
might get
green
first
and
dibs on
64 remote.
We have a lot, so we want to do that video. Let's talk about that a little bit. So you guys may remember a few years ago, we made a rather large and interesting purchase from someone who used to work for the toy company LJN. We got original art, box art, from Voltron and also Thundercats that we still have here in the store. We got a lot of really cool toys from her, Laura, throwing her name out there. One of the things that we got from her, almost as like an afterthought. Just go ahead and show that off. It's there you go.
That's original Voltron box art from LJN.
That's really nice. Used, like box
That's
used.
the art they used on the motorized Lion Force box. We have a box up there, but I can't reach it.
One of the things that she threw in as we were packing up our stuff with her were some old toy catalogs. We have a 1984, 83 Hasbro toy catalog, 88, 89, 91, and 93, and a few others. We want to do like a For Much For Right Now expose on those.
Yeah, we want to sit and go through these old toy catalogs that was like they were industry catalogs, and then we're going to sell them.
We are. And VIPs are going to first.
We had no idea. Rob came in and we were talking about them, and like we were like, I wonder what this is worth. And we were like, oh my god, why are we sitting on these?
I was shocked. So we're going to do a nice video about them and then sell them.
But like the one from '83 talks about all the toys that are coming out in '83, and guess what they were?
My Little Pony, Transformers.
It was all Hasbro. No, there wasn't no Transformers yet.
No Transformers yet, right?
No, Transformers like 8045.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Mr. Kruger is asking if we're doing any Peg Warmers episodes.
Not yet. We don't have anything planned.
We don't have anything planned just yet. Scheduling has been really rough for us and Kevin. We're not local, really. It's a bit of a hike for
Kevin's 2 hours away.
Come here, us to go there. So it's just been a little tough for us to schedule, but we absolutely adore Peg Warmers. We love Kevin. We love the show.
We are definitely going to do more episodes.
Going to be back on the show.
Not off the table at all.
Bernie wishes he had an original LJN Baby Wets. They are worth millions. I find it hard to believe that there's a toy that's worth millions. Maybe that I gotta look into that. I mean, I'm sure everything's worth something, but millions is.
It's a lot of simoleons.
I don't think there's any. Are there any toys that are really worth that much?
Millions? I don't know.
Like actual, like mass produced, not prototyped.
I don't think so.
I can't imagine.
Not mass produced.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not millions, but Rocket Firing Boba Fett.
Yeah.
But that's not mass produced. So
speaking of For Much For Right Now, did we ever do a thing about my gurney?
I don't think so.
Gurney.
So speaking of LJN, I also have a prototype Gurney Halleck from the Dune action figure line.
Boy, you're pulling an I Gots, huh?
I am. I'm pulling the I Gots. I got nothing to talk about right now.
We love when people come in and be like, I got this and I got this.
Well, these people are tuning in intentionally, and they can leave at any time. If they're sick of hearing me talk, they can just bounce, right? I can't bounce when I'm behind the counter of this place and someone's like, I got this, look at my phone. You're trying to work, but please let me show you pictures on my phone. Yeah, don't do that. It's terrible. Yeah, have we ever done a video about my gurney? So, to recap slightly, Dune, toy line.
I think Peg Warmers already did Dune and we weren't.
Oh, that might have been it. Did we bring Gurney for that? Did we talk about Dune?
Stay for the conversation.
I don't even remember.
I don't remember if we did Dune with them or not.
We did do Dune, because remember, Tony gave us that VHS tape.
Then it's on Peg Warmers.
I don't know, do we have Gurney then?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Can we do Tucky Bucks, please?
Yeah, we can do Tucky Bucks.
Can we do them now or
Neener. Let's do
can I
Tucky
finish
Bucks.
talking about Gurney real quick for those people who don't know? The Dune movie, absolute. I loved it. It was wonderfully bad. It was great. It tanked at the box office. There was a toy line. LJN put out a toy line. As a matter of fact, the woman we bought all this stuff from, husband, is actually Paula Atreides on all the box art, which is hilarious. First series toys. Ridiculous, crazy. Why do they even exist? Fade's got a little cat box. It's ridiculous. They prototyped. He's milking a cat in the movie, and he has like a cat box as a toy. It's terrible.
It sounds like it.
It's the stupidest thing. Anyway, they had planned for a second series of toys. Obviously, when the movie tanked horribly, they never did them. But they did prototype the series, and I own one of the Gurney Halleck, Patrick Stewart prototype toys. I think mine is the articulated one because it actually... no, Jen, it's a cat in like an actual cage.
That's what I thought they meant,
box.
a cat litter box.
It's bizarre. The movie's bizarre. Sting is the guy playing the character, so it's even more bizarre that Sting is milking a cat. It's very
Sting
strange.
is known for his cat milking.
Sting is known for a lot of things.
I have a cat, and I would not take any amount of money to attempt to milk that cat.
Sting is known for a lot of things. I don't think his cat milking is one of them. Is there
Tucky
one
Bucks.
else? Tucky Bucks. So
What are Tucky Bucks,
to
please?
recap what Tucky Bucks are really quick, for those of you that are not VIPs and you are not in the know, if you are a Farpoint VIP, one of the many perks that we try to have available to our VIPs every month is something we like to call Tucky Bucks. Tucky Bucks, go ahead and throw that picture up there. Tucky Bucks! Look at
That's
that little
Tucky.
face. That is Tucky, and those are Tucky Bucks. I love that picture more than life itself. I love that dog.
All right, so let's look at the wheel.
So how Tucky Bucks works is all of our VIPs get their name put on a wheel, but they get their name put on the wheel based on how high their tier is. If you're a $5 tier, you get your name on there once. If you're a $25 tier, you get your name on there 5 times. And if you are a $50 tier, your name goes on there 10 times.
Each one of those colors represents $5.
Yeah.
What happens if we get like 500 more subscribers? We're never going to be able to... It's going to look insane.
That's a problem I would like to have.
I want that to happen.
What is 500?
Let's get some more subscribers.
What is 500 times 5?
$2,500.
I'll take that. That's
I
great.
want
Peek
to
around.
see what that
Peek.
looks like
Justin, peek. You gotta peek.
You gotta peek.
with more subscribers.
So every month we do this in the first Bartertown of the month.
$25
20
subscribers get to hear me sing monthly.
25 and $50. 25 Tucky Bucks.
$50
Those Tucky
gets to
Bucks.
see him dance.
Those Tucky Bucks. The $100. You don't even want to talk about that.
I'm not on that channel.
$25 in Tucky Bucks. Those are good on any Bartertown throughout the entire month of January. They are good in store throughout the month of January here at the flagship location. They are also good online at farpointtoys.com during the month of January. Your Tucky Bucks do expire at the end of the month, so make sure you spend them if you are one of our lucky winners. You have to be a VIP to win. If you're not a VIP, you should be. Patreon.com/farpointtoys. We make it fun. I don't care what tier you're at. We make it fun for everybody. It's really important to us that our VIPs get bang for their buck. At the $5 level, you get previews and
The
raffles.
$5 level is almost like, why isn't everyone at that?
You get. We actually shouldn't have done this. We do free shipping even for our $5 VIPs, which we end up losing money on sometimes.
Well, the thing is, most $5 VIPs end up
Fairly
bumping
demented.
themselves to 25 because they realize...
It does happen. At the $25 mark, you're getting all the cool stuff I just mentioned. We have a Discord now, which is really cool. Plus, you get access to our free claim event we do once a month called Thunderdome. Yes, I said free. It's just like this, but more fun, and everything is free.
Some of the VIPs have better access than I do.
At the $50 tier, you get
$50 tier
everything.
gets that stuff I don't have.
You get everything I just
Literally,
mentioned.
like I don't get
Plus-
the merch.
Plus, you get swag every other month, whether it's a cool hat, a backpack. We're like WHYY with our pledge drive. You get some kind of cool
Except
thing
it works the other way.
that nobody else can get. You
give
cannot
them
go
stuff.
on our merch shop and get this stuff. You can't go anywhere and get it.
You're helping support a small business.
And you're helping keep a small business's property taxes paid, and we love each and every one of you.
It makes it so we can keep going out, finding these collections, and bringing them to you.
I love that.
You know, I'm trying my best to sound like
Patrick Stoner.
Patrick Stoner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sound like Patrick Stoner. All right, let's spin the wheel. I want to see who won.
Okay, can I shuffle them like 100 times?
Sure. And again, this
Good
is
luck to our VIPs.
every one of our VIPs. Congratulations to our lucky winner, whoever they will be. And again, thank you to... Oh, there's no sound. There's no music.
Spinning, we should try spinning.
Oh, there's no music. I must have muted
It's
it.
such a neat trick.
I cannot see that. Heather.
Heather
Heather
Ann.
Ann, all right.
Congratulations,
Heather Ann.
Heather. Let me put her down here so I don't forget.
It's got to be
Tucky Bucks.
Runyon.
Heather won Tucky Bucks. Heather, congratulations.
I just told Jimmy O that I'm live on the internet.
You're also helping to keep alive one of the last of the V8 interceptors.
Oh, please. No.
I gotta handle that myself.
No Farpoint money goes to the
No, Casper, I appreciate that, but when you see me selling my personal stuff, that's me paying for the car. I did not want to Listen, I had to pull the trigger on buying myself that car this year because it's the end. There is no more V8 Dodges
after this year. It is literally the last of the
So I decided to sell all my personal stuff towards it, and that's what, so far, almost a year in, my personal stuff has been
funding.
The only thing...
I don't want to saddle the sort of business with that.
The only time is a thing. So your time does go into it, but as far as monetarily, that is a 100% Justin thing there. The spice extends life. It's true, Bernie. The spice does extend life. But guess what? The spice is not going to extend Bartertown because I think we are done. I think we're absolutely... Are we done? Is there no one else?
I think it's
we went for an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm good. We did all right. We did good in the pre-sales of the VIPs.
We did.
I think it's dinner time.
Sometimes we just want to get in here and get out, you know.
I am hungry, but I also ate all that teriyaki jerky, and now my stomach isn't happy with me.
I need some chicken parm in my life.
I need to eat something.
Listen, we do this every Sunday. Come hang out.
We do.
Thank you to anybody who's new watching.
197 consecutive weeks.
Thank you very much for the old schoolers. You guys rock.
Thank
we had a good weekend. It was nice seeing Alex today. It wasn't a big VIP Sunday. It was crappy weather.
The weather is
so
really
cold.
Weird.
Yeah.
And I hate being cold more than anything.
Tucky and I couldn't deal.
If I didn't have to leave the house, I wouldn't. So
where am I going to get chicken parm at?
Somebody that'll bring it to you because I'm not going out.
Yeah, where are you going to get it delivered?
Well,
I ain't
you're going
anywhere.
out.
Damn.
You want to go get it? So I think
Master Blaster run Bartertown.
I like to pretend that I'm Master and he's Blaster, but I think we switch off. It really depends on what we're working on.
You want me on your shoulders.
I think it really depends on what we're working on. Was he actually on his shoulders, or did he have like a little harness?
He had a little harness actually.
Yeah, like if.
But the harness was suspended on his shoulders.
I mean, if we had like
you should rig one of them up for Tucky.
So what?
I should ring one up for Tucky.
Oh my God, Master Blaster. That would add another. So everybody,
we
just
can,
so you know,
we can be like Tucker. Never mind.
Just so you know, the Tucker calendar is still coming.
Yeah.
It's happening
for 2025.
So
in the spring.
Well, no, I think I made an executive decision.
It's a 6-month calendar.
I think I made an executive decision.
Yeah.
I think we should make it a 13th month calendar and give them January of next year for free.
I can't get the last picture out of you. You're going to add 2 more?
All right, we promise we're leaving now. We always do this.
We have enough. We do. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching yet again. We will see you this week. VIPs, we'll see you soon in the group. Everyone else, we'll see you next Sunday. Same bat time, same bat channel here at Farpoint.
Here at Farpoint. Peace.